These bikinis, they ruined my son. All he had to do was sniff them, and it would make his mind go crazy like he was high.
Greetings, friends, and welcome back to the 3-Minute Horror Show. My name is Ben, your host, and I love horror movies. In fact, I watch the bad movies so that you don't have to. You're welcome. Today I'll be reviewing the movie Bikini Shark from 2025. Bikini Shark doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Bruh.
A group of women visit the countryside to clean up an old cottage and find themselves embroiled in the plot of a disgraced bikini company CEO who is sacrificing women to a mutant shark and her spawn. By the way, this is a bad British horror movie by ITN, just so you know. This movie was directed by E.J. Marshall, who seems to be pretty new to the directing game, but he's starting strong with ITN. It was written by Harry Boxley and Justin Carter, and they write ITN movies. Bikini Shark is streaming here in Canada on Tubi, and it's free, so go check it out. See what I'm talking about here. A trio of young ladies head out to the British seaside to clean out the cabin of one of the girls' grandfathers who's passed away. I think this is a house that they used in a lot of British ITN horror films, but I could be wrong. Before they get there, though, the stage is set when a pair of friends enjoying the beach find a bunch of bikinis laying in the sand. Free bikinis, right? Well, they put them on and immediately get insane rashes. That's what you get for putting on abandoned swimwear, folks. Then a shark comes out of the water and eats both of them. A short while later, our three women arrive at Grandpa's cabin. They're awaiting Danny and Ginger. I think Ginger is supposed to be the main girl's sister, but I have no idea because their accents are completely mismatched. Listen, I bag on bad British horror label ITN on this channel a lot, but that's because a lot of their stuff is silly as hell. Just look at those sharks. But you guys know me, I love stuff that sucks. I'm very excited to see where their TCU or Twisted Childhood universe goes. Those first two Winnie the Pooh movies that they made weren't wonderful, but they were good enough to keep me interested in wanting more. I haven't gotten around to watching Bambi the Reckoning or Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare yet, but I will. The one that shows the most promise, I think, though, is Pinocchio Unstrung. If you haven't seen the trailer for that movie yet, go check it out. Heck, I'll even put the link to it in the description of this video. I think it shows a lot of promise. Think it looks pretty good.
Wow.
Well, Danny and Ginger won't arrive anytime soon because guess what? They stopped at the beach to have a conversation, found some more swimwear, and a shark ate Danny. Ginger managed to get away in her car, but the shark was still chasing her the last time we saw her. We learned that the CEO of the greatest bikini company in the world has gone missing in this area, but we see him because he's making women put on his bikinis and then feeding them to the sharks. The three initial girls start cleaning, but only the main girl, Beth, is bothering to do any work. Kirsty, the Eastern European one, who is a doctor and a drunk apparently, is goofing off, and the other one, Jenna, is busy taking a pregnancy test. It's positive, by the way. I should mention that Kirsty finds a box of high-tech bikinis in Grandpa's dresser, and she decides to put one on.
It's like the bikini god just answered my prayers.
Why Grandpa has a box of bikinis in his dresser? No idea. Haiku Time. Mutant sharks on land. Chasing smelly bikinis. What a crock of shit. That was Haiku Time, thank you very much. Beth's gross French boyfriend shows up that night and he's a real piece of crap. The next morning, Kirsty has the bikini rash and she's barfing everywhere. Beth drives her to the hospital and we learn that Jenna is pregnant with this French guy's baby. She tells him and he's not too impressed, so he makes her smoke a bikini joint, whatever that is, at gunpoint. He's the super worst, and this movie is crazy. Meanwhile, Ginger figures out that she can distract the two land sharks that are chasing her by throwing bikinis in the other direction. This works, but she's captured by the Elon Musk-coded bikini CEO that invented the deadly swimwear. Oh boy. Whatever the toxin is that's in those cheaply made bikinis, the CEO guy gets high by sniffing it. So he sniffs bikinis and goes crazy. That's gotta be fetish stuff, right? This movie was very silly. Not one person in this movie could figure out that they should change out of those bad guy boss bikinis even when they started getting insane rashes. I think you or I could have figured that out on our own.
Yes.
The sharks are very funny looking. I mean, they're probably the same standard CGI asset that we're used to seeing in movies like this, but watching them swim on the land is very amusing.
Duh.
They also learned how to open doors. Pretty standard ITN stuff here. I rate Bikini Shark a 4 out of 10. But it could have been worse, I guess. As always, a link to my letterboxd appears in the video's description. Please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does boost my engagement, helps my channel grow. Smell you later, nerds!
Oh, shit. Wow. I forgot my bikinis.